To be human is to learn, to make mistakes, to fail, to forgive, to ask for forgiveness. It's to be a baby, to be dependent, and then to be a child, to be an adult, to be a parent if you get lucky to get to experience that. An old human if you also get lucky to experience that. After living for 31 years in this life, I'm so grateful for all these years and what they have taught me. We live in a world that pushes us to disconnect a lot from our true essence and push us into comparing ourselves to others. The truth is, the moment we decide to compare ourselves to other people, we lost already. No one is me, and I can never compare myself to someone and win. We are different, we are unique. This is what makes each one important in this life. Everyone has his own way of seeing things, of feeling things, of perceiving things. Even though we most of the time don't agree with everyone, but everyone's perspective adds to the universe. As much as we are in this generation, in this lifetime where we are the most gifted, like literally we have all the things that our ancestors suffered to have. And of course, like, there are other people who are still going through claiming birthrights, yet we find ourselves suffering. Our ancestors in the past had to fight to get some food, had to spend days to see if they can get some water. And like, sometimes when I feel like I'm talking about this subject, it feels like I'm not about desiring, but desire is a trait in us as human beings. We have to have desires. It's the desire that drives us from this place where we are in now to inventing and creating the future. So that is an important pillar of our life. But I feel like when we attach our worth and our self-esteem to the desire, it's then when we find ourselves suffering, when we constantly look at the things we don't have and we start putting lenses and scanning what we don't have. No wonder why you feel down, why you feel depressed. This is root cause of suffering, and you just don't realize what you do have. This is why people emphasize on gratitude, is this new perception of seeing what you do have, because you really have so much more than what you believe and think you have. Everything is a form of beauty. Everything. From the Wi-Fi, the phone you have, the people you have, even though like you don't get along with them sometimes, the air, the sun, the weather. In comparison is the root of our suffering. If you love comparison, then compare yourself to your old versions of yourself. Compare yourself to the one of yesterday. Compare yourself to who you used to be compared to who you are now. Compare yourself to you, because you already have tons of versions of yourself, and I'm so sure that there is growth. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, there is growth in your journey. For sure, you're not the same in 10 years before or few months prior to now. This is a calling back to honor your desires. I sit sometimes and I'm thinking, like, 20 version of me or 15 years old me would be actually jumping out of joy that I'm actually able to be making videos and finding something creative that I love to do. She would be so happy that I came into a place of like being authentically voicing my truth and aiming for connections that feels pure and authentic. She would be proud of me to let out my boundaries and speak my truth and create an authentic space and a community where people can learn together and we form a deep loving bubble like our ancestors used to do before. She would be proud that I can drive, that I got my master's degree, that I got so many things. So we really do have so many things to be grateful for. But when we start comparing ourselves to others is when we lose. You can never compare yourself to someone else. You are not someone else. You are you. And that is what makes you you. That is your strength. And that is your strength, and that is your uniqueness. And genuinely, you can never know someone else's life, someone else's lifetime, because you can have a perspective about them. Also, like, share with you what they feel about themselves, but you can never really know their life, everything they're going through. Your power is gained back when you get in touch with who you are, and you become so obsessed with who you are and what you have. You found so much strength in that, so much things that needs to be created, because you are a creator. You're created by the creator, and so therefore you are imbued by the same talents. I'm so sure there is art in your drafts waiting to be shared. I don't care, like, any type of form of art, you know? It could be makeup, could be writing, it could be singing, whatever. Because you are a creator. You are here to express. Beautiful flower, she's here to express and bloom her beauty, not to just survive. Thanks to our ancestors, they have survived enough for us to be where we are at now. And now we are gifted with so many beautiful things. Most of us have houses, bed, food, water, shelter, clothes. Yet, yeah, we don't have everything we want and desire, but we have what we need in order for us to create. If you enjoyed these types of videos, I would love it so much if you like and subscribe in the video, because that would help the channel grow and we can call in more people. Thank you so much for sitting with me in this space, for activating your own wisdom and your own beauty